Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Spire 2 Regent Ascension 4. This character is hard, but I'm gonna try to lock in. Leafy Poultice is too good to not take. Stardust is interesting. It's an X cost, but it costs your stars. So it turns stars into damage, so if I can get early stars, I could do some tips, tricks. I'll take the early elite. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Either shop or elite, depending on how healthy I am. It is free to play, at least, even if you don't have stars. Gotta upgrade Venerate immediately. Bulwark is really good, so is Crush Under. Too many good cards. Okay, I just kind of deal a lot of damage. Don't really want to take more star cards. Astral Pulse is pretty good. Crescent Sphere. You dealing 10 damage, 12 damage. I don't know. I don't think I need it. I guess I'll just use it, get damage out. King's Courage, Forge 15. I like a Furnace. I have a lot of attacks and not much skills for Lunar Blast. Let's take Furnace. It's good with my Pillar. Yeah, just go all in on damage. Hopefully I can kill you next turn. Dang, this is so annoying. Keep drawing everything in like the absolute wrong order. This is why Regent's annoying. No bot cards ever, so that's fun. I need to smith. I can't afford to smith. Chemex maybe? I have 2 0 costs. Can try to take more maybe. Panache is so good and yet so bad at the same time. If I play this like a 3-block, big brain. Crush Under is technically block. The Smith. It's good. What does this upgrade to? 7? I'm looking for just more ways to get stars and not more ways to spend stars. That is a new spam message. Just try to block here. Okay, at least the strength down does go through their buffer. That does give stars, but I really need block. I don't want to take more attacks. I might as well, since I'm going to be healing anyways. I feel like I don't really need draw, but it is very good on Panache. Like long term. Short term buffing Stardust will be nice. Vulnerable potion's okay. Prophesize is so expensive. Royal Gamble will go kind of crazy. Ceremonial Beast, I don't think I beat you ever. Count created 16 minutes ago, following since 3 minutes ago. Yeah, that might be a bot. Okay, this will help a lot. A lot of good options there. Make sure vulnerable stays on you. Alright, Royal Gamble next turn. Yeah, so I don't want to use Stardust yet. Next turn you lose Vuln, but I'm guaranteed to get Vuln back. Okay, that seemed decent. I think it's a skip. I'm just so weak. Taking royalties makes me even weaker. I have no block cards. But Gloopy is kind of goated. Pale's Eye... I think it's still untakeable. It's a cool idea thing. Fails flesh. I really need better block to survive to turn 3. Ideally, I just win with Stardust early, but it's not super likely. I need to draw Venerate and then Gamble. And I really want to upgrade Gamble. Alright, we'll try this. How many defense do I have? 3? Oh, I only have 3. That does make it weaker. I forgot I transformed them. Can remove a strike here. Hope for no Entomancer. Or if I just one-shot Entomancer, that would work. Not really any easy way. Yeah, I can't avoid an elite. So I need at least one elite. And then I can rush it this way. I could go for the extra shop if I'm very rich. Which I doubt I will be. Always gloopy, never gloopy. Yeah, getting enough block for this guy is gonna be hard. I do want to trigger my defend. I keep Sovereign Blade. It's fine. And now I think they all got hit. This is so weak. It's so weak. This is an idea, actually. Just click that, because it's good. It's an okay boss killer, but it's not something I really want. I do need block, and I have a lot of powers. This is only the first time, though. If I could buy both, I would. And then remove a strike. I'd like to ideally draw back into it. This is a big block card. Which is like exactly what I need here. I need to full block as much as I want a hidden cache. I need to keep enough for Royal Gamble, I think. I guess I could have just weakened you. I am not drawing well. And I don't have draw. And I'm weakened. This is better. And then you get stunned next turn. I might just die. I don't have the scaling I need. Okay, you have to die. I should have played Crush Under first. It doesn't matter. No block cards got removed. Actually a bit surprised by how well I was blocking that fight. Bulwark is great, Particle Wall is good. It kind of cannibalizes my stars, though. Ideally, I get a block card that's not that expensive. I don't think I actually have any 1 energy block cards on this character unlocked. Wow, fuck that guy in particular, huh? Really wish I had potions here. I'm pretty dead. Drawing into 4 toxics, it's pretty great. Regent, I wanna like you, but oh my gosh. The cards seem so good when I take them. And then it's just like sawing off your leg in slow motion. And you can't stop yourself from sawing off your leg. Why? This character sucks so much. He just sucks. It's like they surgically sucked all the fun out of Necrobinder. One more. One more, we'll see. Maybe you can redeem yourself, Regent. Oh man. It's... Yeah, whatever. Just do something. Pretend like you're a good character. Okay, 3 fires and a late chop. It's probably the best I'm gonna get. Can't even kill this thing. Barely an enemy. Okay, that's like one of the few good cards. Okay, you're gonna be doing nothing this turn as well. Which is good. Thank you. Good time to draw that. I'm frail. Fun mechanic. I'm not taking greed, dog. This character is weak enough. No block? Suffer. I'm just gonna take attacks. It's extra 3 damage. This upgrade is also good. All Regent's upgrades are pretty solid. Oh, that was an order. Whatever. The boss killer, it's not gonna do much else. But it'll be nice. That is a good relic, but it also doesn't do anything right now. I do like that not exhausting, especially if I can find draw. This character doesn't have any, but I can pretend. Even the end turn button doesn't click on this character. That's an interesting decision. First time getting to try out that card. I don't think it would count as drawing it. What is this thing? Dexterity? Probably want to save that for the boss. Where did I get 6 block from? Oh, permafrost. That guy did not want to die. Even with 1 HP. There's draw. There's also technically draw, but not really. 'Cause stars. I'll try to keep a potion space open in case this guy drops one. I don't remember if transforming counts as creating a card or not. I want automation strike removal, but also Mercury Hourglass against Laga. I don't know how much this actually did in that fight, but it's just kind of nice to have. It's good for hallway fights. I feel like I do have enough AoE. I really want like more zero cost. Genesis. Just the act of taking Genesis lets me accept more star cost cards. So I think just for that it is worth it. Fortunately, I can't imbue a power. Imbuing a glow is pretty nice. It's basically a bag of prep. Okay, that seems pretty goated, actually. 2-week and bold to all enemies. Now, if only I could get hologram on this character. Oh, there's so many elites if I go for fires. I guess I can just move around them. I'm gonna be kind of poor entering this shop, though. Maybe the question marks are nice and they'll give me money instead of taking it away. Like that'll never happen. I think I have too many expensive powers. Genesis for now is kind of a dead draw. Once I find a use for it, it'll be sick. None of those is a use for it. Heart of Iron solid though. This will give me block. Odds I hit panic button. Close enough. Actually more block than Heart of Iron would have given me. Just for the fun of it. It is scaling, technically. It's not particularly great. Oh, I have plating. Alright, Mercury Hourglass gets ya. Kingly Kick is kind of carrying already. It's a decent block card. All the block cards are like barely better than Titans on this guy, though. Oh, it's painful. I have to click it. There's like no block cards ever. That goes crazy on Meteor Shower. What does this upgrade to? Holy shit. That is actually insane. Oh! Corrupted Kingly Kick, Corrupted Crush Under. You could make a case for it. Let's just nuke a strike. Maybe it'll be a block card. It's a draw card. Which is good if I had energy, which I can never get. So, yay. Let's block. Better Iron Wave. Spectrum Shift is so mid. Production is good, especially now that I have draw. It's energy, but it's not energy that'll stick around, because it's gonna get exhausted. I might as well just upgrade my big card. Summer would have been okay to set up some stuff, but I think it's fine. Buffering. Probably should have healed, but I don't know. Too good of an upgrade. With Genesis, it's a lot more takeable. Indian dive bomb, please. Huge. Interesting. It's not great. I feel like I don't need it. I mean, I've got, what, Meteor Shower, Astral Pulse, I've got 2 0-cost stacks. I want, like, good cards, and it's just giving me cards I don't need. Decent odds I get Venerable, right? Venerate, it's not enough. Yeah, this fight could have gone better. Cool. This is a block card, it says 7 on it. That is technically more than 6, good job. Game... Are there any decent cards for this guy? Oh, you get to live that. That's fun. That's hilarious, man. You should, like, have a comedy club. Well, time to lose to this really well-designed boss. Guess I'll do Mind Rot. Oh, thank you, Mind Rot. I might as well just use this now. That was the only way to get stars. Take that, hope I draw into damage. We'll draw. If I took the rare forge card, would I really have had enough scaling? Heir to the Throne of Stars. Dude should have a tin can and ask Necro for freaking Defy. How do you block on him? Bulwark is like his only good block card. And it costs 2 energy. There's just like no way to block. This kind of works. Where are the block cards? This actually would have been pretty good. This would have been good. This would have been good. I don't get block cards. Where are your block cards? It synergizes with the other block card that lets you put it on top of your drop pile. But he's really just like all attacks. I never get rid of my defense, like... I don't know what else I could do to be blocking. I mean, ideally I kill the boss faster, but how do you kill anyone with this mess of a character? I guess just roll bombardment forehead? Comet is okay. I don't know, maybe I just don't understand stars. The Sealed Throne costing 3 stars and energy just makes no sense. when you could get Genesis for 1 more energy. And you don't totally waste the ancient power. Meteor Shower is a really cool upgrade. It's probably the best of all the ancient upgrades, actually. I mean, Mega Neutralize is pretty busted, but... Protector's okay. Quadcast is cool. Brink exists. I mean, Meteor Shower is strong. It's just like, how do you block ever? Dying Star is kind of a block card. But it just feels like he's missing, like... Defect has, like, Charge Battery, Leap, Boost Away, a Hologram. His block cards are just so good. And, like, every character has really good block cards. You have Defy on... You have Defy, Grave Warden, and Negative Pulse. This is all on one character. Silent has Blur... Deflect, which is 0 cost. Cloak and Dagger, Backflip. Ironclad has, Shrug It Off Armaments. Blood Whale is technically good. I'm looking for the one I actually like to see. Flame Barrier. There it is. It's just like... all the block cards on Regent just don't block for enough, and their effects aren't good. Like, Gather Light is probably the best, because stars are good. Cosmic Indifference is like a setup card, but it's so weak in comparison to Hologram. I mean, if you could bring back, like, Kingly Kick, or that other uncommon that raises its damage every time you draw it, but it only raises it by 3, it's still not even that good. This doesn't exhaust, but it does still cost an energy. Tyranny is, like, ridiculously good. It's like, I want to take Pillar of Creation. It's technically block. But forging doesn't count as creating a card. And Spectrum Shift is too expensive. And that Manifest Authority, this card just never spawns. Like, if it ever spawned, it would be takeable, but it doesn't spawn in card rewards. They patched that out, I think. And you know how I know? It's because I would have freaking taken it. But I'm just not allowed to get good block cards. I do pass on Cloak of Stars. I should probably start taking Cloak of Stars. It just feels so bad to take star cards early. Since there's different enemies, this should be an AoE card. Like the upgraded, Meteor Shower. Theoretically, he should be as strong as Necrobinder, because he has so many ways to exhaust and, like, get rid of his cards and try for an infinite, but he just has, like, no energy. Maybe Orbit kind of gives energy. Convergence really should give at least a little bit of block. I don't know when I would ever take this. Maybe if someone, like, said, I'll give you $1,000 to pick Convergence, I would take it, but otherwise... Particle Wall is really good. I guess Alignment is how you gain energy. It's really, like, the only card that even says energy on it. Is it really just Alignment? And kind of Orbit, kind of Convergence? I mean, Orbit does give energy. Yeah, it's all like energy next turn. I guess if you got like a Glow Plus and an Alignment, you could just keep spamming. Supermassive is interesting, but it's also just 5 damage when you get it. I don't know, it feels like he has big damage. He has a lot of good big damage cards, but it's just so hard to keep him alive. This is like ludicrously weak. I mean... Okay, if you get Venerable, you're dealing 9 AoE. You get Royal Gamble, you're dealing 15. I guess if you're going infinite, this can win you the game. But if you're going infinite, you'd probably rather have Lunar Blast. I almost feel like you should have discard to try to get Kingly Punch out of your hand. Because even if you do go infinite, Kingly Punch is still going to be stuck by your turn number. Patter is a good block card. Its effect is pretty useless though. I guess there's Stardust. Is there any other multi-hit? More damage per skill, but I don't think that's multi-hit. I think that just adds up. Does Crest and Spear say attack? No, so this would work on skills. Locked attack damage. Black Hole would have been good on the first run with the Stardust build. Oh, this is so great. When is that ever gonna be useful, considering hand size is 10? Actually, is hand size 10? It might be 12. I don't know, I haven't checked. I feel like it's the same as the Spire one. Could be spreading misinfo. I'll look it up. Play Spire 2 and size. 10 cards. Okay, that's what the AI says. Hand size indicator r/slay the Spire 7 years ago. I don't think that's getting added. Poor guy's waiting 7 years. I could just ignore Regent and get A10 on everyone else. But I don't know. He seems so good. You look at his cards and it seems like you should be able to win with him. And then he just, like, trips over himself and can't get out of his chair. Regent, it just feels like 90% of the time you just draw slightly wrong and then you lose half your health. Maybe he was designed for Ascension 0 or something. But he seems so dramatically weaker than the rest of the cast. I don't know. Maybe they'll fix it when the game's out of early access. For now, I should probably just play characters that I like. But I am a bit tired. But since I don't want to leave it on a dour note, shout out Defect! That's my boy! They did a really good job porting him. I think glass orbs are really smart, and defrag being a rare means you can do more interesting things with focus. All the temp focus cards. I kind of miss artifacts. And his card that gives you artifacts that you combine with, like, Bias Cog or whatever. I do miss Bias Cog. It makes sense that it's an ancient boon, but I think it's still kind of weak. Take... what's the upgrade for it now? Four or 5? Is that what it used to be, or was it 3-4? I feel like it was 4-5. But yeah, I do miss Artifact. Artifact would be fun with like a hot fix or a focus strike. But his new stuff is very fun. I like the status. I like the status a lot more than the Curse Ironclad thing from Slay the Spire 1. I felt like that was never really super takeable. I mean, there were some fun cards that gave him like curses / statuses, but I was never really able to make a fire breathing run work where that was like my primary damage. But I think it's kind of like Smokestack. You're not supposed to just create a bunch of statuses and kill them that way. Defect is probably one of the best designed characters because you want orbs, you never really suffer for having a claw, considering how good it is, especially with hologram. And pretty much all his powers are always takeable. Like, maybe not the status ones if you don't have synergies yet. And I think Loop is still kind of weak. Loop is only really good if you have like a Frost Orb in the front, or if you have a Defragment. Otherwise, it's what, like 3 extra damage with the Lightning Orb? It's not really a game changer. Subroutine is new. It's a very cool card. Thunder. Oh, Thunder is actually pretty good. With the... What's the one that's the multi-hit for triggering orbs? Multicast. That with Thunder would deal a lot of damage. I kind of wish it wasn't just on Evoke, but I guess it might be too busted if it was on the Zap passive. With like, Capacitator and stuff. But if you trigger like Shatter and you got 3 lightning orbs, you know, you're doing some stuff. Shatter is a great card too. That's a new card. Adaptive Stripe is new. The one where once you play it once, it goes to 0 energy. What's that called? Sling Strike, Momentum Strike? Yeah, this card is great, especially with Feral. Feral is a great power. Really, everything that they added to Defect, I like. There's not like a single card that I think is untakeable. Uproar is a bit weak, but I don't know, maybe if you have like Bludgeon from Prismatic or something could go crazy. I don't know, what would you want to Uproar? Sunder would be sick. A Refract? I guess he does have some big cards. Oh, you could Sunder a Meteor Strike or Ice Lance. I guess there are some cards that works with. And Creative AI now with like Sunder and Storm, it's a lot better than it used to be. Especially just with the removal of Awakened One. It would kind of make Defect's life very hard in Spire 1. New Awakened One, he's kind of tricky, but he's not like brutal. Anyways, next time, maybe I was just in a bad mood. Maybe it's not Regent's fault. But I don't know. We'll see. But I think I might put him on ice for a bit. Do some more Iron Chad. I'm really liking the Rupture build I had last run. Rupture with like a bunch of self-damage and combust. You really scale very quickly, and you don't have to deal with the headache that is Demon Form. I think Demon Form is even worse than it was in Slay the Spire 1, which is kind of crazy. Because you got Pyre. You have like really easy ways to get energy and raw. But Demon Form in Act 1 is still really hard to play. I think Hellraiser is very cool. A lot of people complain that the Infinite is too easy to do with like the 2 Pommel Strike Hellraiser. But I don't know, I never really feel compelled to go for the Infinite. Maybe when I get to higher Ascensions I'll try it out, but I think he's pretty well designed. I mean, I'm sure if you want to win Ascension 10, just skip everything that's not Pommel Strike. But, you know, we have fun here. We take Rupture. Brand is kind of an insane card, too. It's on par with, like, Seance from the Necrobinder. I said when I started playing that I think Silent is the strongest. But I think genuinely it's like Defect, Silent, and Necro are all super strong. And then Ironclad's a little below them, and Regent's a little below Ironclad. But all the people that are saying like, oh, the game is so poorly balanced in early access, I don't know, I think they kind of nailed it. You know, aside from Regent, but, you know. Maybe I'll stop skill issuing, or maybe they'll fix him. One or the other will most likely happen, so there's no worries. But if you enjoyed this episode of Slay Spire 2, maybe next time I'll like go back to Deflect or something fun. Or just do more Ironclad. Ironclad is fun. It can be fun. But yeah, Defect is still my favorite. Defect and Necrobinder and Silent. They're all my favorite. But if you enjoyed this episode of Spire 2 and the Regent Slander, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Thanks for watching.